Welcome to the WBC Arena, and here we go, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
Hi, Todd. Nice to be here with you.
It's time for our tale of the tape. Jack Johnson, 200 pounds with a reach of 74 inches. He'll face this man, Joe Louis. He's 6'2" tall, 181 pounds, one of the best right hands in the business.
Nobody knows who's going to win. You can have an argument for the winner on both sides, but this is that fight. We'll be talking about this fight for years to come.
The Galveston giant himself, Jack Johnson, one of the most important athletes in the history of sports. Has there ever been a more influential character in all of the sweet science? Joe Louis, the Brown Bomber. His fight against Matt Schmeling, one of the most important fights in the history of this fine sport.
Look at this. These fights are so up for it. Look at that.
And now for the official introductions. We turn it over to the world-renowned Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 15 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from Galveston, Texas, presenting the legendary first African-American heavyweight champion, please welcome the renowned heavyweight champion of the world, known as the Galveston Giant, introducing Jack Johnson. Fighting out of the blue corner, and iconic longtime world champion who defended his title for a record of 12 years, introducing a heavyweight champion of the world, the Brown Bomber, Joe Louis.
One of the hottest tickets around. It's standing room only for this, our main event.
Did you feel that energy?
Right.
Did you hear that beat in the music? If anything's going to get you ready for a fight, it's that.
No doubt about it, this was the hottest ticket in town by a country mile. Every seat has been sold. And that's the opening bell, round one. Nope, that jab not gonna score. Those counter punches have to hurt. He just misses with that jab. Good right hand. How about that time counter shot? Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. You can't make a mistake at the heavyweight level and not expect to be punished for it. This counter fighter believes in the anything you can do, I can do better. They'll let you throw a punch first, and they'll answer you and usually hit you harder.
To beat a counter puncher, you've got to take them out of their pace. Do not wait for them, because if you wait, they'll pepper and pop you all night long. Rush them.
A very competitive round here so far.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
How about that time counter shot? Straight right, just misses. We wanted action, and they are delivering. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Johnson in that last round. At this point, you got to believe he can't win on the scorecards, gonna need a knockout.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second, every minute of this round is important. You cannot afford to lose it.
Don't worry about that round. Don't worry about it.
Take him out. He's ready to go. He's absolutely shattered.
Round. But we don't care. We don't care. Go out there. You win this next round for me, kid. You've been coasting this fight, and now you're going to let him get back in. Now it's a tougher fight, and he's going to become...
Those 1-2 straights down the middle, can't miss him. Great work.
Stick him on the end of your jab, and then start gathering your pace and win the round.
You were thinking, you were smart, you were loading up, but you were still landing.
I need you to focus on what you're doing.
And there's the bell for round 2. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Sometimes when you're fighting a counter fighter, the rounds can get a little boring. You get trigger shy because you know if you throw a punch, one is coming right back at you.
Todd, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be on this. You've got to be on it. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think right. Concentrate.
Neither fighter willing to slow down. Oh my word! Jack Johnson on the defense. What's he gonna do? Jack Johnson, the Galveston Giant, is down. Everything looks better in slow motion. Let's take another look.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
One, two, three, four, five. You still want to fight?
So this fight will continue, but how can they get back into this bout?
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry. They want to get back into the mix again. I want to know, what sort of character are we looking at here?
That jab was blocked. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. And this is incredible action from both of these heavyweights. So we enter the final 10 seconds here in a pretty dominant display. Let's talk about Johnson in that last round. Let's see how the game plan changes after that big knockdown.
I love the response, though. Got back up, took a deep breath and thought, right, brush it off, get on with the job.
Now relax. Just stay focused.
Put your focus back at that jab back. Just box, be smart.
Keep smart. Just the same again. Don't change too much yet. Keep
Round, right? It's only one round that you've lost. Do not worry about it, kid. You're starting to make mistakes, and you're switching off. I need you to switch back on. Get focused, get your mind back on the job.
your body shots in there. Vary it up a little bit so he can't figure you out.
Get your boxing back together. Just take the round off. Win the round off.
Keep doing what you're doing. The gaps will appear. You would think...
Mind back on the job. It's a terrible round, that is. Come on.
Power shots. Good work. Don't forget the jab.
The referee calling for seconds out as we get set for another round.
Come on,
Don't be looking there for one shot at a time. Set him up, but you'll take him out.
There's the bell to start round 3. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff them.
Beautiful counterpunch. The positives and negatives in the heavyweight division are the same. You can win the fight with one punch, and you can lose the fight in one punch. That jab won't score. These punches coming from every angle. You gotta like what you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
There's no doubt that this fighter's power can change the fight around in an instant. You can't afford to make one single minor mistake.
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you hit and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
Beautiful counter shot. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Oh, Joe Louis just got caught. Let's talk about Johnson in that last round. From this moment forward, he cannot afford to lose another round.
Wow, it's like two different leagues.
Get out there and win the round.
Good work, that's it. Now breathe. Breathe. Just get
Over yet. You gotta get out there and win this round, kid. You had everything.
Don't give him any free shots. Keep smart. Good work.
Focus on what you're doing. You don't want to lose this fight, do you? Come on. You've led him back into this. You're better than this, kid. Go back out there and win the round. Get back behind your jab.
At the end of the jab, you're getting your time in already. That right hand is beautiful.
You've been coasting this fight, and now you're going to let him get back in.
Vary it up a little bit so he can't figure you out. Great work.
He went away. Go out in the first minute, stick him on the end of your jab, and then stop
Your power shots. Good work. Don't forget the jab.
And that'll do it for the minute break as we get set to get back in the action.
Don't worry about that round.
Just stay focused. Don't let him back into the fight. Don't give him any free shot.
There's the bell for round 4. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Beautiful counter shot. Clearly that's not allowed. Good combo work. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Good counter punch. He threw a punch and just got countered. Well, Johnny, we're a couple rounds in. What are you seeing so far?
I've never seen a fighter so fast.
Oh, my goodness, Johnny! And Jack Johnson is dazed. I don't believe it. Didn't wait long to get back and get engaged.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
That jab was blocked. They blocked the hook. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Johnson in that last round. Well, he is glad to have heard that bell.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
Same again. Don't change too much. Keep doing what you're doing.
Okay, now you let him back into the fight that round. That's his round.
Come on. You weren't loading up, but you were still letting your power shots. Good work.
Come on. You've let him back into this. You're better than this, kid. Go back.
Ooh, good work. You stay focused now. Don't let him back into the fight. Don't give him no free shots, yeah? Just keep him on the end of your jab. You're getting your time.
You got to go out there and win this round. You had everything in the bag, and
Start sticking a few body shots in there. Vary it up. Great.
I need you to win this round. Get your mind back. Get your focus back. Get that jab.
Those 1-2 straight down the middle. You can't miss him. Great work.
And don't give him anything. Go back and win the round.
The referee
right?
calling for seconds out, right back into the action.
Looking for one shot at a time. Set him up.
On the job. That's a terrible round, that is. Come on. You've let him back into the fight.
Here we go in round 5. Who's going to land the first big shot? After that last round, something has got to change.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart, be sharp, don't be a fool, don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's gonna pop you off.
What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
When you have a fight that's got that great footwork and that great hand speed, it's so hard, it's an uphill battle.
Counter punching. They miss with that counter punch. That jab gets blocked. This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Catch and shoot. These two were made for each other. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Beautiful counter punch. Nobody home with that hook. That counter punch caught him clean. Let's talk about Johnson in that last round. I promise you, all three judges here are going to give that round to you-know-who.
Dominance, without a doubt, make it look so easy.
Mate, what are you doing? Come on, switch on. Right,
Don't let him back into the fight. Don't give him no free shots, yeah?
smart when you go out there. Just take the round off. Win the round on you.
Beautiful, beautiful. That's it. Start sticking a few body shots in there. Vary it up. Great work. You were thinking, you were smart. You weren't loading up, but you was
Boxing. Just be smart. Just get your shots off and don't give him any.
Wait, think about the defense on the end of what you do. Good work.
Floss, don't worry about it. I need you to focus on what you're doing.
Those 1-2 straight down the middle. You can't miss him. Great work.
So you're better than this kid. Go back out there and win the
Unfortunately,
round.
this fighter not going to get more time to heal up and get a breather right back into the action.
I need you to switch back on. Get focused. Get your mind back on the job.
Let's start the sixth. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
There's a big difference between being the aggressor and the effective aggressor. Which type are we seeing so far?
I've seen some aggressive fighters. They can terrorize the life out of you before they've even thrown a shot. The strength they have, the speed they have, and that knockout punch, they want to punch through you. They don't want to punch you. They want to punch straight through you. So you've got to be careful.
Good counter punching. Good counter punching. Every time he throws a punch, the Brown Bomber in some trouble. I thought that was the end, but here we go again. Back into the fire.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
And they figure out the combination to this safe.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
That counter shot lands. Nice overhand. Got out of the way of that right hook. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Johnson in that last round. That bell could not have come soon enough for this guy.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what? Next round, you're getting it. You're going to get it. Kitchen sink.
Good work. Don't be...
You've done all your work all the way through camp. Get this.
He's ready to go. He's absolutely shattered. It's
a terrible round, that is. Come on. You've let him back into the fight. You're way better than this guy. You're way better. He's not in your league. Come on, sweet.
Doing what you're doing, the gaps will appear. Good work there.
Left on me. Well, the fight's not over yet. You gotta get out there.
Can't miss him. Great work. Stay focused. Don't let him back into the fight. Great work.
Back into it. I need you to focus on what you're doing.
Don't give him any free shots. Keep smart.
The referee calling for seconds out as we get set to jump back in the action.
Get out there and win the round. Get back.
He's ready to go. He's absolutely shattered. He's hurt. He's ready to go.
And there's the bell for round 7. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs are gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
This fighter has been extremely aggressive so far, Johnny, but how do they keep... Hold it right there! The Galveston Giant in real trouble now! Didn't wait long to get back and get engaged.
What caught sleeping on the job? What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself.
And down goes Jack Johnson. And it's a one-hitter quitter. What a knockout shot. Let's take another look.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
One, two, three, four, five, six. Are you okay?
Apparently it's going to take more than that to keep this fighter down.
Let him look at his corner, look at the instructions. They're telling him to calm down, make the most of the count, get up, breathe, and move. Get behind the referee, save yourself a bit of time. You just need to make your way back to the corner. Somehow get to the end of the round.
Halfway through the round, and I think we all know who's winning here.
Perfect game plan. The thing is, can anybody figure it out?
Hold on a second, Johnny. Did you see that? Joe Louis in trouble. That was the moment.
Defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just
Total domination with 10 seconds to go. Can you believe this? The legend himself, Jack Johnson, is about to go. Talk about Johnson in that last round. Boy, this next round is going to be crucial considering the knockdown we just witnessed.
you've been put down. You've got to think right, survive, and then give it back the next round.
I like that round. Good round. You feel good? Good, man.
Get your mind back, get your focus back, get that jab back.
That right hand is beautiful. That's it. Just start sticking a few bodies.
Go back and win the round, right? It's only one round that you've lost. Do not worry about it, kid. Don't worry about that round. Don't worry about it. Hey, let's go out there and let's reset.
Good work. Don't forget the jab and don't get carried away.
But we don't care. We don't care. Go out there. You win this next round for me, kid.
Don't be looking there for one shot at a time. Set him up, but you'll take him out.
Get focused. Get your mind back on the job. Get back out there and win the round.
He's hurt. He's ready to go, but you've got to be smart.
Time winding down as we get set to jump back in the action.
He's going to be confident. You got to take
just the same again. Don't change too much yet. Keep doing what you're doing. The gaps will appear.
Round 8, and we're off again. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? Just when you think they're going to have a lull in the action, we get it heated back up. Nice counter. One punch changes everything in this division. It's the heavyweights.
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around that. Work the body, use tactics. Sometimes it's alright to actually outbox a fight and beat them on points.
He threw a punch and just got countered. Threw the uppercut but did not score. You can't make a mistake at the heavyweight level and not expect to be punished for it. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. And Jack Johnson is dazed. I don't believe it. Shot. Oh, and Joe Louis is hurt. He is hurt. Talk about Johnson in that last round. They've got the momentum. They've got the advantage. How do they carry that into the next round?
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter. And the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fight to get out there and get the job done.
Just keep him on the end of your jab. You're getting your...
Let's reset. Forget about that round. It was a bad round, but we
Start sticking a few body shots in there. Vary it up. Great work. You're doing good, kid. You're doing good. Same again. Don't change too much. Keep doing what you're doing. But
And now you've let him get back into it. Now it's a tougher fight, and
jab's looking nice. Those 1-2 straight down the middle.
in the first minute, stick him on the end of the jab, and then start gathering your pace.
Fight, kid. Great round. Don't be looking there for one.
You're starting to make mistakes and you're
And that'll do it for the time between rounds as we get set to get back in the action.
Stay focused now.
back out there and win the round. Get back out there and switch on. Get this.
And we enter the ninth. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. A perfect counter shot. That hook doesn't score. This fighter's certainly not going to out-throw their opponent by any means, but they will, when they hit, be a lot harder.
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, it can be intimidating. Just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
And Galveston Giant in real trouble now. What a stunner. Jack Johnson goes to the canvas. It looked great live. How will it look again on slow motion replay?
A shot from the gods took him out.
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7. You continue.
So they're back on their feet, but let's see how much they have left in the tank.
The corner needs to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight is capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is going to be a tough decision to make.
The straight right just misses. Final 10 seconds here, unless we get some late drama. I think we all know who won this round. Let's talk about Johnson in that last round. That'll be a 10-8 round for sure with the knockdown.
Can make or break a fighter.
You just switch back on. Get focused. Get your mind back on the job. Get back out.
Great work. I love that. I love that. That jab is slick.
Back together. Just take the round off. Win the round on your jab.
Shots, keep smart. Just get him on the end of the jab.
If you can, get this boxing back together. Get your mind back on the job. It's a terrible round, that is. Come on. You've let him back into the fight.
Good work there. The jab's working nice. Those 1-2 straights to
Lead. Come on, switch on. Get your boxing back together.
Get him back into the fight. Great round. Just stay focused. Don't let him.
Let's go out there and let's reset. Forget about that round. It was a bad...
Just the same again. Don't change too much yet.
The referee calling for seconds out. Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up and get a breather.
Getting your time in already. That right hand is beautiful. That's it. Just start.
This is the 10th. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
His stamina is off the charts. Both men step back for just a moment. They hit like heavyweights, but they move like middleweights. Truly elite level stuff here.
Having so much speed, what happens to your opponent is you get cut to ribbons, and that's where the referee has to jump in and stop the fight. And you know this is going to happen, so you rush your work. You think, I've got to get him inside close rounds.
How about that time counter shot? Pretty close fight here in this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
He blocks the hook. Good counter punching. This fighter expending a lot of energy in this round. They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Talk about Johnson in that last round. Stamina is always an issue in a prize fight.
There's a lot on the line here.
You gotta get out there and win this round, kid. You had everything in the bag.
Good work. That's it. Now breathe. Breathe. Just get
Focus on what you're doing. You don't want to lose this fight, do you?
Let him up, but you'll take him out. He's ready to go. He's absolutely...
Back out there and win the round. Get back behind your jab. Basics. Just get your rhythm back. And we go again. You've done all your work all the way through camp. Get this box.
You were smart, you were loading up, but you were still landing your power shot.
Just take the round off. Win the round on your jab.
Wait, think about the defense on the end of what you do. Good work.
I need you to switch back on. Get focused. Get your mind back on the job.
Shots, keep smart. Just the same again.
Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up as we get set to jump back in the action.
Don't be looking there for one shot at a time. Set him up, but you'll take him out.
And there's the bell for round 11. How much is left in their tank after last round?
Exerted a lot of energy in the fight so far. Now they're shattered. This is what you call championship rounds. If you have done the work, slept right, ate right, prepped right, I'm expecting you to get through this. If not, if you've cheated, the ring can be the loneliest place in the world.
They're both looking for the knockouts here, and that's what we expect from heavyweights.
You've got to ruffle their feathers, Todd. You cannot let them get comfortable, drag them, get them complaining to the referee, because once somebody with excellent foot speed and excellent power gets into the rhythm, the fight is over.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. How about this variety going downstairs and upstairs? Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
He's putting the pedal to the metal. Puller right there. Oh, Oh my word! Jack Johnson on the defense. What's he gonna do to get out of this trouble? Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. A perfect counter shot. He parries that right jab away. Holding nothing back here in the round. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. The Brown Bomber in some trouble. Let's talk about Johnson in that last round. We'll see how much endurance these two fighters have.
You cannot gas out. If you prepared right, slept right, ate right, and did everything right for this fight, you have no excuse for gassing out.
What are you doing? Don't worry about that.
Don't be looking at for one shot at a time. Set him up. But you'll take...
Forget about that round. It was a bad round, but we don't care.
Good work at that, kid. That jab's looking nice. Those 1-2 straight down the middle. You can't miss him. Great work. Stay focused. Don't let him back into the fight, kid. Great.
Better than this guy. You're much better. He's not in your league. Come on.
You're getting your time in already.
On to the 12th. Let's see how much recovery they saw there in the last minute.
An amazing pace and tempo set in the last round. Can you keep this up? Me personally, I don't think that's possible. And if they can, their training, their conditioning would have been ridiculous, like they're in the army. But these guys, if they can keep up this pace, we are in for a great night.
Well done with that counter shot. Endurance is becoming a factor. You can see this fighter having a hard time getting out of the way of the punches, and they're not throwing as many on their own.
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
Nice idea with the hook, but that's blocked. Good counter punch. You can't make a mistake. Joe Louis in trouble. Disaster averted, it seems. We continue on.
Bean Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to get rocked? Good job defending the jab. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Talk about Johnson in that last round. How much cardio was put in for this fight? It may come down to that.
This is when you talk about championship material.
Don't give him no free shots, yeah?
Okay, focus, focus. Big, deep breaths.
Keep doing what you're doing. The gaps will appear.
I need you to focus on what you're doing. You don't want to lose this fight, do you?
Shots, yeah? You were thinking, you were smart. You weren't loading up, but you were still letting your power shots. Good work. Don't forget the jab, don't get carried away. Think about the defense on the end of what...
I need you to switch back on. Get focused. Get your mind back.
Jab's looking nice. Those 1-2 straight down the middle.
I need you to go back out there. I need you to win this round. Get your mind back.
The fight, kid. Great round. Don't be looking at for one.
Be smart. Just get your shots off and don't give him anything.
Time winding down as we get set for another round.
Just keep him on the end of your jab.
Have you got complacent? The fight's not over yet. You got to go out there and win.
We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. That 1-minute break surely wasn't enough for him to completely recover.
What are they doing that round? Are they trying to get an early night? That's a lot of energy burst. They did 6 rounds in one. They're going to be absolutely shattered.
There's there's been a significant aggression difference in this fight, Johnny. What are you seeing?
Sometimes when you have a fight, the best way to beat a fight is not give them what they want. Because they want to get you there. They want you to stand there toe-to-toe with them and have a tail. That's what they do in the gym every single day of the week. What you've got to do is you've got to frustrate them as they set their shots. Get out of the way. And they'll get so angry, so frustrated because they can't work.
Stamina is off the charts. Halfway through the round, and it's pretty much even Steven.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Can you believe this? The legend himself, Jack Johnson, is about to go! Appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
They're giving us a high-tempo show. Oh, Joe Louis just got caught. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. About Johnson in that last round. I'm worried about these two fighters gassing out as this fight goes on.
There's a lot on the line here.
He's too tired. He's not getting back up.
Okay, now you let him back into the fight that round. That's his round. I need you
Too much. Keep doing what you're doing. The gaps will appear.
Come on. You've let him back into this. You're better than this, kid. Go back out.
Good work. Don't forget the jab. Don't get carried away. Think about the defense on the end of what you do. Good work. Good work at that, kid. That jab's looking nice.
Now it's a tougher fight, and he's going to be confident. You got to take
Work. Stay focused. Don't let him back into the fight, kid.
on the end of the jab, and then start gathering your pace and win this round back.
Take back into the fight. Don't give him no free shots, yeah? Just keep him on.
Go back out there. I need you to win this round. Get your mind
The referee calling for seconds out. Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up and get a breather.
And don't give him anything. Go back and win the round, right? It's only...
And there's the bell to start the round. They let it all hang out in the last round. What do they got left?
Exerted a lot of energy in the fight so far. Now they're shattered. This is what you call championship rounds. If you have done the work, slept right, ate right, prepped right, I'm expecting you to get through this. If not, if you've cheated, the ring can be the loneliest place in the world.
Well, Johnny, has anything surprised you here as we enter the final frames of this bout?
Let me explain to you about a fast fighter that's got hand speed and footwork. They're relaxed, they're confident, they know they just have to quick burst, boom! In a split second, they've let 4 shots go. Their footwork has got them out of the way. And these guys are so relaxed, and that's why they can maintain this all the way to a fight.
The straight right just misses. Is he going to punch himself out, though? They both want a highlight reel knockout. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. And there's an uppercut, a big uppercut, and his knees buckled that time. Oh, my word! Jack Johnson! I don't believe it! Jack Johnson is down! How about that technique on that headshot? Let's see it again and appreciate it more.
I've got to see that again.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
upward after a knockout win here.
Accuracy, power, punch perfect. That must hurt.